Happy Tip Tuesday. I'm Betty with Vanco Real Estate. We're the Homes by Henson team, and we do these videos every single Tuesday. These are tips for buyers and sellers that answer commonly asked questions, or in this case today, we are going to do a little myth bust. So, should buyers purchase a home with the listing agent? This is a common misconception that buyers have. They think that when they call the listing agent and they ask to see the home, that they're going to get maybe a better deal or have a better chance of purchasing the home than any other buyer that would be interested. So let's talk about why this is faulty reasoning. First of all, every single realtor has an ethical obligation to buyers and sellers individually. So we're going to go from just our experience and our example. If you're a seller and you're working with us, one thing we tell you is that our goal is to get you the most money with the least out of pocket. We would never want to try and wiggle in one of our buyers at a better deal, because then we wouldn't be fulfilling that promise. So for a buyer, you want an agent that's going to go to bat for you, especially in this market. It is extremely competitive right now. There are multiple buyers, multiple offers on each home. Homes are selling for over asking price. So you want an agent that is knowledgeable in what the market is doing and how to get your offer accepted. Even if maybe you can't beat the highest price, maybe there's terms that you can do. So the other thing is, listing agents are very used to people calling off the sign, maybe neighbors or people passing by that are just curious about the price, that maybe even ask if they can see the home, but they're not even pre-qualified yet, or they're not ready to buy. They want to see it. So listing agents can be a little less enthusiastic to show you the home. Whereas if you have an agent that is working with you and representing you and committed to you, then they're going to be ready to, contact that listing agent, schedule an appointment to go show the property to you, make sure you have all your ducks in a row. They're working for you. They're committed and loyal to you. One of the first things that we ask people whenever they call on one of our listings is we ask them, are you working with a realtor? Because if you are, then we definitely want to honor that and make sure that we have communication with your realtor specifically. You talk to your realtor and have them come to us. That way there's no misconception of who's representing who. They know what questions to ask. So that's the first thing we'll ask. Are you working with a realtor? And some people, I notice, will get irritated. They say, I'm not committed to one realtor. I don't have to work with just one realtor. But really, in our opinion, you're going to get the best service if you stay loyal to your realtor. So call that person that has been doing all of the footwork and that has reached out to you and followed up with you and asked if you've seen anything lately that you're interested in. They're the ones that are going to give you the best representation. If you don't have a realtor like that, then give us a call. We'd love to interview and answer any questions that you have. We do free buyer consultations. And one last thing to note, it's not wrong or bad for a listing agent to represent the buyer and the seller. We have done it ourselves in the past, but we don't jump at the opportunity to what we call double end the property. Usually it just happens that we have a buyer that's looking for that same type of property, but same thing, we tell both parties, look, because we're representing the other, we're not going to give you any clues as to other offers or anything like that. You just have to put your best foot forward with your offer. And on the seller's end, we make sure that we review and outline every single offer that was made, including ours, and we will explain the pros and cons of every single offer, just like if we weren't representing the buyer. So we like to say, when we have our seller's hat on, we're focused completely on the sellers and what's best for them. And when we have our buyer's hat on, we're focused completely on the buyers and what's best for them. And if you're a buyer that has been making calls to certain listing agents, asking for information on properties, trying to see the properties, and you're getting the runaround and you feel like they ask you the same questions every time, they ask you if you're pre-qualified. The reason is, if they're going to put investment and effort and time into you, into showing you the property, they want to make sure that you're invested into them as well. So be prepared to answer their questions, choose a realtor, stick with them, stay committed, stay loyal, and they'll make sure to take care of you and find you your dream home. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for watching our Tip Tuesday, and we'll see you next Tuesday.